Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all feeling blessed and in high spirits. So, the video got taken down, which to me legitimizes his apology. He's putting something behind it. And, um, and that's a good thing. You know, the video was offensive to people. And a lot of people spoke up and got it taken down. Me personally, I believe being offended is a choice. You choose to give the people the power to offend you. And so it's probably not a fight I would have taken on. And not because I don't speak up for the raza, but because I usually, take on politicians or governmental processes that disfavor raza. But it was offensive to people, and it's a good thing it got taken down. I think the apology was legitimized by him doing that, and again, props to everyone that helped make that happen. Um, that said, um, there's this song that I used to like. I still do to a degree. That I think painted Mexicans in a bad light. And at the same time, I was happy because I felt like there was a song about us at least. And the group itself, I learned about from guys from the certain barrio who, if they had a lowrider or beat, they all bumped this song. It was like a theme song for them. And I didn't hear other hoods play it too much, but they did. And I hung around with a lot of them. A lot of them were my friends. So I loved the song, and I loved the group itself's music. They got a lot of really beautiful music. The group is Loose Ends. The song that Vadio always played was Remote Control. Baby, I ain't no remote control. That's just dope. Saxophone part, it's a dope ass song. And that whole album is dope. The Real Chucky Boo, it's beautiful. Then they have another album called Zagora, and on that one they have Slow Down, which is like just fire. Slow down, 'cause I can't take the heat. Slow down. Is this the part you take my heart to wipe your feet on? And then like just the music is hella sick. Then on that same album they have a song called Who Are You? And the woman is singing about you didn't like my parties, and then it was my friends. At first I tried to please you, and then there was no end. They're good enough for me. They're good enough for you too. And then she goes on to paint a picture, how this guy was really beautiful at first to her, and she just saw him telling her, I want to take you home, and she was caught up. But then he was insecure and controlling, maybe machista, and the song is like, Who are you? And so the chorus is, Who are you? Tell me, who are you? And he says, I'm the Mexican. And it starts with him telling like these stories of his family being killed. And so she's also painting him as a liar. He's always telling big stories to glorify himself. And that's not really been an issue with me. I have embellished in the past, but the controllingness, the insecurity, the not wanting her to go to parties, and like all that, I was like, fuck, these motherfuckers know me. At the time, I didn't have two nickels to rub together. I didn't see me achieving my dreams. I was bitter, really mad at the world for the bad childhood I'd had, for everything I thought had been done wrong to me. Um, and that portrayal of the Mexican in that song, I fit that stereotype. Whatever they were portraying there, which I thought was negative, I fit it. I was that. And and even like the line, like if a homie had a nice lowrider and he let me drive it, I would pretend like it was mine. You know, I thought I was cool in it, and it wasn't mine. So to that degree, I can see, you know, the lying or whatnot. But I've not really been a liar. I've had homeboys at the bar, hey, and then, you know, they'll say my nigga and be like, hey, you see my new lowrider with the things? I'm like, what the fuck? You don't got none of that. Like, I see fools lie, like say it's actually theirs. It's crazy. But so the song fit the portrayal, and and I was stuck with that. And so when this most recent video came out, and I haven't seen like the Blueface ones or the other ones, but when this one came out, you know, there was some offense taken at the portrayal of an overweight, bald-headed Mexican driving a lowrider. And the truth is, I am overweight. A lot of the times, I am bald-headed, and you know, I have a lowrider. Well, it's more of a resto mod. But I've had lowriders. You know, I've had the convertible Impala with the spokes and the, and you know, so it I fit the stereotype. You know, and so again, I believe we choose what we take offense at. But if someone is stereotyping Mexicans, and you know, it's offensive that that's the stereotype. Could I even get offended if I fit the stereotype? If I do be eating hella, that's why I'm fat, man. And I'm not saying everybody is, and I think that was the problem. You know, it was people took it as this is everyone, and and you know, and it's not everyone. We're unique. We're individuals. But if I go to a car show, man, there's a lot of overweight Mexicans that are bald headed next to lowriders, and I was one of them, and that's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. It didn't make me a bad person. It didn't make me any less of a human being than, you know, the person in the suit that is maybe, you know, selling tobacco to kids and shit. You know. It's not a measure of who you are as a person, but there is that component, at least for me. You know, these stereotypes come out, people get offended. Hey, why you portraying me like that? And I'm on the other end saying, hey, motherfucker, I am like that. What's wrong with that? And so I'm kind of just joking with part of this, but I do fit the stereotypes. Um, that part is true. Or I did. I don't think I fit the stereotype of the Mexican anymore in that song because, you know, 30 years have given me opportunities to challenge myself and accomplish things and build self-confidence and have two nickels to rub together so that I don't have to be insecure. I don't have to believe that, you know, if my girl left me, that it's because there's something wrong with me. You know, maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but the point is, it's I'm just not insecure anymore. But when that song came out, I fit it, and so, and then last, because now I'm starting to repeat myself, I'll say that one of my favorite artists is this dude Ika Mouse, and he sings, I think it's called dance hall dubstep. Ganja Smuggling is probably his best known song, and there's a dope remix of it with him and this dude singing in Dutch called Aliwan and Ika Mouse. And then there's he's got a lot of really good music. But I think since the late 70s, he would wear charro outfits and gavanes, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of you know, or black rappers or whoever that dons those outfits, I would especially think that black entertainers in the music industry know about Ika Mouse. You know, he's probably not as well known to everyone else, but I'm sure they know him and they've seen him do that. And the way he pulled it off, he was just cool. You know what I mean? He just seemed cool. I don't know if people took it as he was making a mockery. I don't sense that he is, because he does dress like he's got like a Dennis Rodman flavor to him, and so um, that it's a cultural thing for us. But if you wear it in a setting outside of that cultural thing, you just flamboyant. You confident enough to dress like that. Shit, I wanted to be a matador when I was little. I thought they were cool. I heard folks say that's a Spanish thing, but they had a Plaza de Toros in La Piedad, Michoacan, and people would go there and watch bullfights going all the way back 50s and 40s, and so it's part of Mexican culture. I think those outfits are cool. I think the charro outfits are cool. I wanted to be a charro when I was little. I learned rope tricks. So, um, yeah, if I fit the stereotypes of a lot of this stuff, and in a lot of ways I don't also, and so that I think speaks to who we're a little bit of a lot of stuff, and I'm in there because now I've started to veer off. The point was, don't be offended at all these stereotypes, because some of us are them, and we okay with it. I'm cool, man. My hair. I wish actually, maybe I'm not, man. I wish I had fucking all this filled in. I would grow my hair long and have a ponytail, and yeah. So maybe I wouldn't want to be bald headed. And I have been fasting for 18 hours, fasting, 6 hours eating from 12 to 6. And I've been doing that for about like 2 months now. Almost every single day. I yesterday I skipped because I took my kids to the fair. But when I first started doing these YouTube videos, I noticed, like, man, you look all dried out, and you don't look good. You look like you're sick. And I believe in the power of fasting, and so I started fasting, and I've lost about 15 pounds in that time. I see my skin getting better, and like even I had these little white dots put here, and I googled it, and I saw that's your liver, trying to keep up with your diet and whatnot, and starting to store fat elsewhere. And so um, that kind of let me know there's things you can like look at yourself and kind of figure out what's going on. So they're actually going away with the fasting, and I feel myself just, my energy is like 500 times more. I see my skin getting better, so um, maybe I'll take a picture of what it's like now, and then just take you guys on that journey with me. There's folks on the internet who, there's stuff that they talk about that I like totally could not disagree with more. Like flat Earth stuff. But at the same time, I've heard things from them folks about diet that are like wholly in line with my belief system. I do think we shouldn't be eating as many meals as we do. I do believe that a restricted calorie diet, meaning you eat less than the calories that you need every day, but you balance it with exercise and sleep, if so you don't just keep wearing yourself down. But I believe that will prolong your life. I think that when I was young, I partook in a lot of excesses, and because of balance being important to me, I'm kind of stuck now with, I used up that allotment of excess in the beginning, which is how I became, a fat dude. Um, to it's used up, so now I got to eat less and healthier, um, to compensate out my life for all that abuse in the beginning. So that's something I'm planning to. That's a journey that I hope to take you guys on. I'll start weighing myself maybe once a week, sharing some of the healthy stuff I eat, um, and and then just how it's going with the fast. But I do see a huge um, a phenomenal difference just in how I feel um, in those 2 months on a daily 18-hour fast. And again, I'm not a robot. If it's Sunday and I bought a cake the day before, I might have it with coffee in the morning, and then eat at night. But then Monday I'm back to only eating from 12 to 6. So um, I kind of made 2 videos out of one here, and I'll leave it at that. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. That's where I don't live up to the stereotypes, because most raza is not fasting intermittently. But all right, have a good one. Bye.